So guys, tried upping the frame rate a little bit here, should be a bit smoother, but what we're going to be doing today is this. So we have new rear calipers. Our current calipers have seized. They really don't want to move any way, shape or form. I did try on this one, pushing the piston back, but the seal looks a bit crap if I'm honest. And that piston just don't want to wind back in, so that was a bit of a shame. So what we're going to do today is going to take these calipers off, I'm going to clean these carriers up a bit. Got some of that because I didn't buy the proper stuff, so we'll just use that. And yeah, we've got cheap, I mean, heart dropped a little bit when I seen the box and it was max speeding rods. These off-brand calipers aren't known for their general longevity, but they're red and they're cheap, and it's got new pistons and it's got new seals. It comes with the slider kit as well, so I'm going to put the slider kit on, refresh that whole system. So yeah, I'm just going to crack on in a time lapse. So guys, no, it's not pretty. What you've just seen me do there is just swap this caliper out essentially. So we've kept our original pads that were on there. These ones look alright. One of those is looking a little low, but what we could see is our caliper sliders had seized, which is no bueno. Probably why that pad's worn more than that one. Either way, it's one of them. These brakes were the ones staying on the car. They just need brakes to get it on the road. These are perfectly legal for the road, not down on metal, still got brake surface in there. It would be probably an MOT advisory, if you could see that. I don't know, I'm not a tester, because these pads aren't very thick to begin with on the back, but yeah. So we've got our calipers rebuilt. I say rebuilt, we've got new calipers. I'm going to leave these bungs in there for now. Off the old ones we are going to have to rescue the banjo bolts, for which we have new crush washers. So these are pretty much ready to bolt up to the rear of the car. So guys, again, welcome back. Just stepping over this current project ongoing. So we've got a few more things done. So we now have our gear select cables. They're now on. They do appear to work. We do need to adjust them so it runs as it should, but they seem to have a full range of motion, which is nice. You also see just there our clutch slave line is in. It's not quite in its final home yet, but we are in a position where it's clipped in there as well, so we could start adding brake fluid to that. But we're back and we're fixing my mistake here. So unplugged the ECU and we've undone all the brake lines. All of the ferrule, all these male ends all look to be in okay condition, given that I was a tit and decided to cross thread one and strip threads from another. We've got other bits in, so we've got our shroud there to stop water just running into the cabin through the flap. We've got our wiper system back in as well. So we've got wipers back on the car. The only thing we haven't plumbed up from this is the washers, which is there, because we're going to use a different connector there. The Ibiza one and the Fabia one, funnily enough, are different. That's one of the only things that doesn't bolt up quite right. See the Ibiza one stop there. I don't know whether the Ibiza itself had a longer hose coming from here, from that port there, but we're going to have to get creative on getting that working back how it should, which isn't too big of a deal, to be honest. Something we can easily do. But yeah, we're slowly making progress. I'm hoping to have coolant in it by the end of the day. Just then we can check for leaks and whatnot. But yeah, so we're making some solid progress. Currently, attach that to the crash bar. So you can see I've got the old hydraulic block here. We've taken this apart, so we've got 2 prongs in there. Presume that's from the pump. This is all sealed, so there's no fluid coming out of there. But yeah, my problem was on this one here. Yeah, I've mullered that, and then on this one here. So yeah, not good, not good. The rest, that's how it should look. That's how that one does look. So that one's naffed. These pumps are exactly the same part number, but I'm not sure as to coding wise whether it would just play ball off the bat or not. But it's only 4. It's 4 of these E6 bolts, and that's all you need to undo if you're ever in this situation. So these control blocks should be exactly the same, but this control block's going to go into this housing because these split. So you pump your hydraulic block. I think your pump's held on with 2 there, and there's like a seal, a gasket. See it on that one there. Whatever that's for. But yeah, this is our hydraulic block. This hydraulic block's good, so we're going to save this one. I'm going to put this on it because that's from the Ibiza, so it should, in theory, be no different, except for I've not screwed it up. Another day, some more progress. So, got the steering wheel on. We've kept the original Ibiza indicators for now. I do have, not only do I have the Ibiza ones with cruise control, but we also have the Fabia ones. We don't use the Fabia ones. They connect slightly differently. So I'm going to take the cruise control Ibiza stalks back with the Fabia ones, and we'll see if we can mold them together. But yeah, so obviously we've got, that's for our buttons and airbag pass through, but we're not going to put the airbag on yet because it's an absolute pain to get out. But you can kind of start to get a feel for how this is going to look. So just got the dash resting in for now, just so I don't have to keep moving it back and forth. Start to get us wiring ran. So now that's the Ibiza loom under this seat. Going behind me now, that's all Ibiza. So I need to adjust that, but we've got our rear brakes in, which you'll see me just do. We do want a Mk1 Octavia trim piece for this, because the Mk1 Octavia only has 5. It's the same one, it's just difference between 5 and 6. But as you can see, everything fits behind the dash just as it would. The dash has gone up, it's in there resting, like I say, but yeah, so now I've seen where this is sat. This is sat here. We're gonna have some custom work to do with this. Obviously our glove box will go there, which I think, now that the dash is in, you can kind of see whereabouts it'll live. We've got absolutely plenty of space for that, and we don't have to extend our radio wires because they reach pretty far into the glove box, so that's very nice. Probably not going to bother with connecting the aerial, if I'm perfectly honest. Yeah, it's just, I never use it on mine. Anyway, come on, sat there. So as you can see, we've got a black door here, but we now have our blue door on this one, the blue wing mirror, but that's a flat blue, not the metallic. So yeah, this reg needs to come off. This door's a bit rusty. Can see that down that bottom corner there, so this door's going to need more work. That's no biggie, but yeah, you can kind of just see now on the interior just how this is starting to take shape. And this is well, that's going to be our view driving down the road. Steering wheel buttons, grip, 8,000 RPM, 1600, well, 160 mile an hour, not 1600. That would be quick. But yeah, we're just starting to get somewhere. So as you can hear, that's actually connected now. And then there is no sixth, so it needs some adjustment. But there's one, no, that'd be first, that'd be second, third, fourth, fifth, and then there is no sixth. I don't know why it's doing that. And then reverse is same as any other Fabia. But yeah, we've got some adjusting to do on that. Chain ideal. But yeah, it's just then we start looking at wiring. We hop out of the car. You can see we've got brake calipers. Woo! So you'll have seen me rebuild the brakes. I just put the stock brake pads back in. What I didn't realise was when I did the 256 conversion on that, it's the same pad. And I got a set of Mintex pads. Personally, I'm running EBC red on my other Fabia, but like I say, these are just on to get it moving. So some nice shiny pads in there, which are definitely going to be MOT friendly. So that's all good. Like I say, we've not touched the fronts yet, we've not touched the drive shafts yet. Still keep meaning to get around to it. I might have a crack at one side now, to be honest. But yeah, we're starting to look a bit more like a car in here. So I'd say yeah, we're making some decent progress.